going on, guys? It's Pete, cranksystems.com. Hope you guys are doing great. I put up a post yesterday that says I do fasted stated cardio, and a lot of you guys were interested, and a lot of likes that came through to know more about it, to help me lose fat. Now, background story, I used to do bodybuilding. I did natural bodybuilding, and I competed at a good level. I was a really light guy. I was a lightweight bantamweight going through, and I really needed to do anything. So I'd read a lot, and they said to do fasted stated cardio in the morning on an empty stomach to burn more calories, to burn more fat, really. With all the science, I don't even think you need to know about the science of all the fatty acid that's supposed to be burnt out, as well as using a depleted state of, because you don't have carbohydrates in your systems. That's pretty much the explanation of it. Is in a really quick summary, that's what it says. It's like you don't have anything in your system, so you're only going to be utilizing fat as the main source of energy. Which, to me, my opinion is that any cardio is work. Slow state, moderate state. People like EPOC, it doesn't matter. I think calories in are calories, or calories out are calories out, no matter where you're doing it. The biggest benefit I think of, and I know of, is steady state cardio, is stress levels. And that's what we all suffer from. As people that work every day, that have kids that, wake up early, grind out sometimes 8 to 35,000 hour days, then it's a time of the day, because it has to be a long duration of time. I make it an hour plus to step away from the normal. It's not a workout. I don't use my morning moderate or slow state fasted cardio in the morning as a workout. I use it as a mental workout. When I'm out, I'm walking my dogs with me. I'm not worried about anything. I let my mind sit down for a second and breathe, and I find that more beneficial than getting calories out, because I could work out like a champ. I'm going to say another thing. I could work out like a champ, and I'll burn those calories that I need. Now, whether it be in the morning, whether it be fasted, people say you can break down muscle going through, but how much muscle are you actually going to break down when you're doing it? You know what I mean? If you're there to burn fat, you're there to better yourself, then you do it. And I do it for that purpose. I use fasted stated cardio, and it helps. For me, personally, it helps. I get leaner. I lose more fat whenever I include fasted state cardio into my body. Some people say have a little bit of a protein before you start. You could do that. There's all different opinions on it. But my experience and mine, and through what I've done, is that fasted stated cardio works for me. Okay? Not only physically, but mentally, because it gives me that time away, because I make sure it's an hour long. And people think it's boring, and I know it's boring, and walking is boring, and it's not intense, and it's not fun. It's just, we're not doing anything, I'm just walking. That's what it's supposed to be. You can't always be on level fucking 1,000 every single time. You can't be on level 1,000 every time, because you're just building yourself into a stressful state. And then from there, your body's going to want to regulate itself, and then it's going to produce more cortisol in the stressful state, and you're going to end up getting more fat and fatter. And people think that the more you do, the better it is for you, and it's false. People have the false, I can't think of the word, they have this thought that the harder you work out, and the more you breathe, and the more you sweat, and the more you feel like you got crushed, is good for you. You can't do it all the time. You got to take those days down. And this is my steady state cardio. I walk my dogs. I take my dogs with me. We go all the way down to Clifton Commons, if you're in Nutley or this area, all the way down and come on back. I don't know how many miles it is. All I know is it takes about an hour plus to get there and back. Depends on how many poops they take and how many pees they stop. But that entire time I'm moving. Not only that, I'm allowing my body to recover. Okay, it's not intense. It's not crazy. But I'm still getting my heart rate up. And I'm actually releasing my brain. I'm releasing my mind. I'm coming up with ideas. If I have ideas, then I just spit them out onto my iPhone. I'm not worried about what to do next. I'm not worried about all these things. And I actually get away from my life and the stressful life that we all have for at least an hour a day. And that's my form of meditation. My form of meditation is my walk. So you could say what you want. You could do what you want. To me, calories burnt are calories burnt. But to have the benefit of the calories burnt, to de-stress, and just to hang out with yourself, or maybe with a friend that you could talk to about your problems, and you could release a lot of the stuff, someone that you could trust, That I find is more beneficial than anything. So that's my opinion on fast steady cardio, and that's why it helps me burn fat, because number one, I'm burning calories. Number two, I'm meditating, which keeps me calm and de-stressed. Number three, that means no cortisol is being produced. I'm really relaxing my body. I'm not going crazy, and I'm not amped up. And the cortisol that really stores fat and holds on to fat is not being produced. I'm tapping into the energy levels, and I'm just becoming a better version. I'll see you guys later. This is Pete Isip, cranksip.com, PeteIsip.com. Have a great Thursday.